So you turn the time like this. Hey, hey! How are you? It's good to see you.
Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for coming tonight to the Canyons District Teacher of the Year ceremony. Please find your seats and we will get started in about 3 minutes. Again, please find your seats and we will start our ceremony in about 10 minutes. In the meantime, please turn your attentions to the screen to see some of the photographs that we're taking of when our Teachers of the Year received the word that they were their school's Teacher of the Year. Ladies and gentlemen, please find your seats. We're going to get going and start our ceremony for the 2026 Canyons District Teacher of the Year. Let's give our teachers a round of applause. To welcome us tonight, please welcome the President of the Canyons Board of Education, Ms. Amber Schill.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to this special event to honor Canyons District Teachers of the Year. We'll begin with a Pledge of Allegiance led by Union Middle Principal Angie Holden. That will be followed by an update on Union Middle School's year by Ms. Holden.
Thank you, Amber. Welcome everyone to Union Middle School. Go Bobcats. We're so excited to be here. I'm going to ask everyone to please stand for the pledge. Ready, begin. I Please be seated. Thank you. We're so excited to welcome you to Union Middle School tonight. And our Union Middle School community is honored to join the Canyon School District Teacher of the Year celebration. We love honoring the dedicated educators who make this work possible each day. At our school, we believe deeply that every student can succeed, and that happens because of the commitment, care, and expertise in every classroom in our community. Every voice is appreciated, every effort is valued, and every day we lift one another in a shared pursuit of excellence. At Union Middle School, we are filled with pride and gratitude to learn and grow in such a beautiful new facility. We feel so lucky and to be able to share that with you tonight as well. This facility represents the strength of our entire community. Thank you to our school board, district leadership, and especially our Union Middle School student staff and families and the Canyons community for all the support you have given to help us build the best Union Middle School ever. I could spend a lot of time and a great amount of time bragging and sharing all the wonderful highlights about Union Middle School. So let's get started. Just kidding. I know we're all here to just celebrate the incredible educators in Canyon School District who make an impact every single day. So let's not take any more time away from that focus. Thank you for being here. Thank you for celebrating the heart of our schools, our teachers.
Thank you, Ms. Holden. Union Middle School is such an important part of our community. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for being here with us tonight at the 2026 Teacher of the Year ceremony. Tonight, each of our Teachers of the Year will receive an award from the Board of Education. It is a small token of appreciation for your commitment to Canyons District students and schools. Congratulations for being named Teachers of the Year at your schools and programs. We value you and we value your hard work. For tonight's recognitions, I turn time over to our communications staff, Jeff Haney and Kirsten Stewart.
Thank you, President Schill. We're grateful for this opportunity to honor our teachers and recognize the positive impact they have on the students in the Canyon School District. You know, it's been said that teaching is the profession that teaches all other professions. Every day, the worlds of Canyon's students are made bigger and bolder and brighter because of the stellar work of our teachers. In short, Canyon's teachers rock. We are here to cheer for our rock star teachers, so let's give them all another big round of applause right now. Oh, come on, that wasn't loud enough. Let's give her. You may have been paying attention to our social media pages. We have been posting the photos of all the surprise announcements when our teachers received the news that they were their school or program's Teacher of the Year. And every time we use the hashtag CSD Teachers Rock, and it's because they do rock. Now, I'm going to date myself a little bit by asking this, but does anyone remember that old Twisted Sister song, the one from the 80s that said, "They want to rock"? Anybody? Yes? Well, here to help us rock out with our rock star teachers are some of the most talented student musicians in Canyon School District. Please welcome to the stage the Diamond Ridge Stage Band. Raptors take a bow. Thank you so much. Let's give another round of applause to the Diamond Ridge Stage Band. Thank you so much, you guys. Yes, indeed, Canyon's teachers rock. Thank you, Raptors, for that, showing us how to rock. I want to note that Diamond Ridge is the only high school in Utah that has a stage band class. Isn't that amazing? Now, if you didn't catch how they changed the lyrics, here's the song. Canyons rocks, our teachers rock, the districts rocks, and I want to rock. So let's give them one more round of applause for opening the show. And telling the world one more time that yes, Canyon's teachers rock. The band's advisor is music teacher Brandon Lupas. You may have seen him here with the bass guitar. He's done a fantastic job launching Diamond Ridge's music program. Thank you, Mr. Lupas, for all you do for Diamond Ridge. Tonight's Teacher of the Year event was planned to celebrate our guests of honors, our Teachers of the Year. And if you are a Teacher of the Year and you've not found your assigned seat at the end of a row, please trade seats with the person who is there now. You will thank me later. The Board of Education and Administration welcome you to tonight's celebration of teachers. The Board of Education, they're here in the front row. Our President Amber Schill, Vice Presidents Amanda Oakes and Andrew Edel, Board members Katie Dolly, Jackson Lewis, Holly Nybar, and Karen Pedersen. Let's give them a round of applause for the service they give to Canyons. Also here are members of our administration, our next superintendent, Dr. McKay Robinson. And business administrator Leon Wilcox. And we also have a lot of principals, assistant principals, directors, and coordinators here to support our fantastic teachers.
Also joining us tonight is the Canyons Education Foundation, the co-sponsor of the Teacher of the Year program. Would the foundation board please stand, including our development officer, Denise Haycock? If you'd have you please stand. Let's give them a round of applause. Big thanks to the foundation for raising the money that will be given out tonight to our deserving teachers. Now, per tradition, we have rolled out the red carpet for our stellar teachers. A photo booth at the entrance to the auditorium gave everyone an opportunity to capture the memory of the night in pictures. Thank you also to the Canyons Education Association for providing gifts for our Teachers of the Year. We appreciate CEA's advocacy for teachers. We also want to point out that the Sunrise Teacher of the Year's Sage Nautavai was once a student of CEA President Kristen Pippin.
Wow, that's a full circle moment, isn't it, Krista? So the reason we are here tonight is to honor the great teaching. Teaching is both a skill and an art, but it also comes from the heart. After all, it takes a big heart to shape little minds. No one knows that better than our next superintendent, who has been a teacher, a principal, a district level director, and assistant superintendent here in the Canyon School District. In his first remarks at a Canyons District Teacher of the Year ceremony, please welcome to the stage our next superintendent, Dr. McKay Robinson.
Good, believe you me. Well, good evening, everybody. Talk about arts integration. Was that not fantastic or what? It was great in every way. But tonight is truly an awesome night. The reason for that is simply because we're here to celebrate you and shower you all with praise and recognition. It is a privilege to stand with all of you tonight as we celebrate something truly special, the very best of Canyon School District. To each of our Teacher of the Year nominees and honorees, I offer you my sincere congratulations and gratitude. Tonight is about you, your dedication, your excellence, and the impact that you make on the lives of students every single day. Great schools are built by great teachers, and each of you represents what is possible when talent, passion, and commitment all come together at the same time. You show up every day with purpose. You create classrooms where students feel supported and challenged. You inspire curiosity, build confidence, and help young people discover what they are capable of achieving. We also know that teaching extends far beyond the school day. It is found in the early mornings, the late nights, constant reflection, discussions over the dinner table, and also a willingness to adapt to meet every student's needs. It is a relationship that you build, the encouragement that you give, and the belief that you hold for your students, even when they may not even believe in themselves. That is the work that changes lives. That is why this year's theme, Canyon's Teachers Rock, feels so fitting, because you do. You bring energy, creativity, and heart into your classrooms every single day. Like true rock stars, you know how to connect, how to inspire, and how to bring out the very best in those around you. But most importantly, your influence lasts long after that moment has passed. Students carry your lessons, your encouragement, and your belief in them for years to come. In my role, I have the opportunity to see the impact across our district. I see it in the success of our students, in the strength of our school communities, and in the pride that exists throughout this wonderful district. But what stands out most is the care and the humanity that you bring to your work. You don't just teach content, you build relationships, you create belonging, and you shape futures. Each of you is a leader in your school. You model excellence for your colleagues, and you help elevate our entire profession. Tonight is a moment to pause and recognize the difference that you make every day, not just in the big, visible ways, but in the small and meaningful moments that matter the most. Thank you for your passion, thank you for your commitment, and thank you for your unwavering belief in students. Thank you for choosing this profession and giving your absolute best. To our Teacher of the Year honorees, congratulations. We are so very proud of you. We are grateful for you, and we celebrate you. And as we honor you tonight, remember this: Canyon's teachers don't just rock. You are the heartbeat of this district and the foundation of every single thing that we achieve every day. Thank you, and enjoy this well-deserved recognition. Have a great night, everybody.
Through the neighborhood, living in the present, I would've, should've, could've. I remember back when I was low as a rug. Now I'm standing up, look at what my father does. Turning on.
That's McKay's walk-up song. It's a good day indeed. And just like it says in Dr. Robbins' walk-up song, it's a good day to be here with you tonight. Okay, teachers, are you in your assigned seats? Yes? Okay, that's a feedback loop right there. Carefully listen to instructions. Are you listening? Are you listening? Okay, I can see you listening. That's really good. Thank you, you're doing fantastic. In a moment, elementary teachers will follow our assistant backstage. Please stay in alphabetical order according to the name of your school. You'll be asked to come one by one onto the stage to be recognized. When it's your turn, find the X on the stage and stand there.
Yellow
It's
one.
over there by that table. Again, find the X and stand there. After your name is called, count to 3, then turn to the school performance directors and they will give you your award. After that, go over to the table where our friends from Real Salt Lake are there to give you your free tickets to the May 16th game. That is Canyons District Night at America First Field, where our Teachers of the Year will be honored at halftime on the field. Get your tickets, then walk down the ramp and back to your seats. On your way back to your seat, do not hit, poke, or punch anybody who is in the auditorium. When you get to your seat, please sit down. How's that for explicit instruction? Okay, so members of our team, Brooke, will you please raise your hand? Where are you at? She's right here. She will take you backstage. Elementary teacher, will you please follow? Brooke Karn, our amazing assistant. And then we can start our Teacher of the Year ceremony. Now, as our Teachers of the Year are headed backstage, we'd like to mention that we are broadcasting tonight's ceremony around the world. A live feed can be found on the Canyons District website. It's part of CSD TV, our regional Emmy-nominated program that not only broadcasts Canyons events, but puts students on a pathway to a career in electronic media. CSD TV will be one of the anchor programs at our new technical training center, the Canyons Innovation Center, which will be housed at the former eBay building. We can't wait for that innovation center to open.
Now, as President Schill said, we are here tonight to celebrate the Teachers of the Year from Canyons District schools and programs. Each was nominated by colleagues, parents, school leaders, and especially students. In fact, during the month-long nomination window, we received more than 6,000 nominations for our teachers, the most we have ever received, and an increase from last year's total of 5,000. From those nominations, schools and programs chose one teacher to be their nominee in the district's Teacher of the Year selection process. All those nominees were surprised with recognition a few weeks ago. They all received a prize package from the Canyons Education Foundation and a banner to hang in the hallways of their schools. Tonight, we recognize each Teacher of the Year for their contributions. Then, after we appropriately honor each Teacher of the Year, we'll identify the top Canyons Elementary Teacher of the Year, the top Canyons Middle School Teacher of the Year, and the top Canyons High School Teacher of the Year. They all will receive a $500 cash prize from the Canyons Education Foundation. Now, the big checks are right over here. There are 4 checks in all, 3 for the top teachers for elementary, middle, and high school, and 1 is for the overall Canyons District Teacher of the Year, who will receive an extra $500, bringing her or his total for the night to $1,000. This year, the cash prizes have been generously donated through the foundation by Cypress Credit Union, one of the district's generous sponsors. The educator announced tonight as the Canyons Teacher of the Year will represent the district in the Utah Teacher of the Year contest and compete for more cash prizes and hopefully some national recognition. But that's not all. Tonight we'll also be announcing Canyons District's Preschool Teacher of the Year and Instructional Coach of the Year. It's the 3rd year we've presented these awards for the contributions of our preschool teachers and instructional coaches, the contributions that they make in the academic success of our schools.
Now, before we start our recognitions, we'd like to thank our major Teacher of the Year sponsors. The Canyons Education Foundation co-sponsors this program with the Board of Education every year. But the foundation also turns to businesses in our community to support. In addition to Cypress Credit Union and Real Salt Lake, our Teacher of the Year sponsors are, and please hold your applause until we're done with the list, Shields, Holiday Oil, Hughes General Contractors, Wasatch Savings, Lakeshore Learning, Jordan Credit Union, Horace Mann, Getaway Today, Domino's Pizza, Love Utah Gift Boxes, Raising Cane's Chicken Fingers, Taffytown, Waffle Love, Great Harvest, Canyons District's PTA, and Mrs. Betty Shaw, who has provided her legendary homemade fudge for the winners tonight. I got some too. Thank you, Betty. Thank you, Mrs. Shaw. Let's give a round of applause to the businesses and community supporters who do so much for the students and teachers of Canyons District.
We also want to give a special shout out to Real Salt Lake. We're really fortunate as being a school district to have a professional sports team in our backyard. Now, Real Salt Lake is going to give 2 free tickets away to the May 16th game at America First Field to every teacher of the year. They are also designated May 16th as the Canyons District Night at America First Field, and will be giving the entire community special rates on tickets to that night's game. Our teachers of the year will be welcomed onto the field at halftime to be cheered by the crowd. It's a lot of fun. When we are down on the field, they will be given Real Salt Lake jerseys, or they'll be wearing actually Real Salt Lake jerseys that the team is donating for our teachers of the year.
So let's begin our recognitions now. Our school performance directors from the elementary level, Sally Sampson and Alice Meredith, are here to give the awards to our teachers of the year. And does it look like, Natalie, please give me a signal if we are ready to go. There we go, 2 thumbs up. So let's begin our recognitions now. The elementary teachers of the year are backstage. When their name is called, they will come onto the stage. Please cheer. Treat them like the rock stars that they are. They'll be then given the award by the directors of school performance, and then they will head over to get their tickets from Leo and our friend Scott Reynolds from Real Salt Lake. It's time for our teachers. Those in the audience, please don't be afraid to cheer for our teachers. This is their time to shine. Let's act like you're at a rock concert and give them the applause and the shout outs that they deserve. Ladies and gentlemen, one by one, please welcome to the stage our teachers of the year from every Canyon school or program.
Altaview Elementary School, Alicia Bowen. One in a million. That's just one of the bright phrases used to describe Altaview 4th grade teacher, Alicia Bowen. She sees students as a whole person, individualizing instruction to help them feel confident. Her classroom is touted as being nurturing and a true example of a happy, productive learning environment. She builds meaningful relationships with her students and helps them to thrive socially and academically. Ms. Bohm consistently looks for the good in every child, highlights their strengths and potential, and motivates them to grow and improve, said one nomination letter for the Teacher of the Year honor. Instead of saying the best part about the school day is recess or lunch, her students tell their parents about her class.
Altera Elementary, Andreas Laureano. Andreas joined the Altera community in 2021 after moving to Utah from Peru. In just a few years, he developed a reputation as a kind, engaging, and patient first grade teacher. Parents of Estudiantes in Laureano's class often receive messages from him that highlight their students' classroom achievements. Whether he's teaching children to add or subtract, to learn even the simplest Spanish language skills, Laureano goes above and beyond for his students. He even incorporates guitar playing into his lessons and gives up his own lunchtime to play soccer on the playground.
Elementary School, Morgan Wilson. If someone is needed to collaborate on a plan to help students at Bella Vista, many turn automatically to Morgan Wilson. As an ABS teacher, Wilson shows patience and determination as she works with students who need extra attention. Her colleagues recognize her dedication to using data to ensure positive outcomes for her students, while being a strong leader in the school community. Her positive attitude is contagious among her fellow Tigers. As one nominee put it, Ms. Wilson is a deeply dedicated educator who consistently prioritizes meeting the needs of her students, both behaviorally and academically.
Brookwood Elementary, Katie Chapman. In the whirlwind that blows through all elementary schools, Brookwood's second grade teacher, Katie Chapman, is the calm in the storm. She is an educator who does not seek the spotlight, as she quietly and kindly offers support and leadership to her students and fellow teachers. She has a unique ability to foster an incredible classroom climate where students feel safe, seen, and ready to learn, said one Brookwood colleague. Her standout quality is her commitment to the whole child. She focuses not just on the academic benchmarks, but also her students' social and emotional well-being with individually targeted support and consistent follow-through. Chapman is an exceptional educator, a valued colleague, and a shining example of what it means to be a champion for students. Butler Elementary, Alexandre Arion. It's clearly la adoration that Alexandre Arion's students feel for him at Butler Elementary. Parents and colleagues heap praise on his care and enthusiasm for teaching French immersion first grade math. Monsieur Arion is a constant source of stability, positivity, and joy in our daughter's learning, one parent said. Others said he embodies Canyons District's high standards of educational excellence. He has a unique gift for making complex subjects accessible and fun. It is no surprise that he is adored by students and parents alike. Yet another parent says, "We appreciate Mr. Arion, and he deserves all the recognition he can get. He is truly a wonderful person and educator. Merci beaucoup." Canyon View Elementary, Michelle Fisher. Being a kindergarten teacher takes a special kind of person, and Michelle Fisher is the best of the best. That's the kind of high praise from colleagues, parents, and even a former student who nominated her for Teacher of the Year. "I think she's the most wonderful teacher I have ever had," a former student said. A parent said Fisher teaches real life lessons. In her nomination, the parents wrote that she teaches students how to be kind and caring, how to speak respectfully about things they don't like or situations they don't agree with. Fisher is always up for some fun, like taking pies in the face at a school fundraiser. A parent concluded a nomination letter with, "She really is the best and totally deserves to win Teacher of the Year."
Copperview Elementary School, Molly Bryseth. There's going the extra mile, and then there's always going the extra mile, as one parent said of Copperview's Molly Bryseth. "My daughter was bullied in school, and I never knew about it until she personally contacted me. Her daily checklist of how my daughter's day went brought so much peace and comfort to my mom heart." A colleague said she tries to make learning engaging by adding in art and having students draw and write. As a coworker, she is extremely hardworking and collaborative. A parent writing her nomination in Spanish said Bryseth undoubtedly deserves recognition as the best. Thank you so much for everything you do for the children.
Crescent Elementary, Maggie Johnston. It's not every teacher who has students jumping for joy when they discover they've been assigned to her class, but Crescent's Maggie Johnston is one of them. "When I found out I was in her class, I squealed and was jumping up and down," said a former student. "She is the most kind and loving teacher I have ever met." A parent said Johnston introduced a new approach to math that finally clicked for her daughter. Her ability to make learning fun, maintain a positive attitude, and encourage students in meaningful ways truly sets her apart. That praise is echoed in another nomination letter. She cares deeply about each student and inspires them to strive for improvement. She is one of a kind and will help so many students throughout her life.
Draper Elementary School, Suzanne Mackey. It's not always easy connecting with kids, especially while teaching 5th grade math. But Suzanne does that each and every day at Draper Elementary. She is data-driven and holds her students to high expectations, but she leads with care, and her students feel it, one nomination letter said. From early morning personal tutoring before school to creating lessons tailored to student learning, Mackey makes students feel valued and supported. Draper Elementary usually aims for 85% proficiency in a key math indicator by the end of the year, but this year, its fifth graders hit that at the mid-year mark. Said one nomination letter, she exemplifies the very best of teaching, and her commitment to equity and excellence makes her a truly deserving candidate for Teacher of the Year.
East Midvale Elementary, Madeline Williams. Yes, all teachers teach, but some, like Madeline Williams, change lives. Those who work with her at East Midvale say that in addition to core subjects, she teaches her students life lessons on self-love, positivity, strength, and perseverance. Williams shows her students she cares for them individually by creating materials that make learning fun for all of them, from the highest achievers to those who struggle to meet expectations. She's been known to follow the progress of students as they move on to upper grade levels. One parent said she still checks in with me and my child she taught last year and makes sure we're doing okay. One of her colleagues summed up Williams saying, "She doesn't just teach, she changes lives."
East Sandy Elementary School, Kayla Kelsey. Well, one thing we know about East Sandy's Kayla Kelsey is that at least one of her students really likes her dog and cat. But it's Kelsey's sunshiny caring and teaching methods that make her adored, not just liked, by parents and students alike. Starting kindergarten can be scary, but she made me feel so happy when I first came into her classroom, one student said. A colleague said Kelsey's students have made amazing growth in all areas. It is clear how much time, effort, and care she puts into her teaching. Another said she is truly deserving of this award, and there is no better year than this one for her to be recognized as the incredible teacher and person that she is.
Glacier Hills Elementary, Jill DeLuco. Glacier Hills, Jill DeLuco has mastered the art of handling a hard situation with a soft touch. My son can be a very challenging child, and instead of giving up on him or labeling him, Mrs. DeLuco consistently meets him with understanding and compassion, one parent said in a nomination letter. A colleague said this of DeLuco: even when a student's needs are hard to meet, she calmly keeps trying to find a way to help them. And then there's the classroom talk about cactus, which was mentioned in multiple nomination letters for Ms. DeLuco. She shares tidbits of her life from when she was a kid that engages the students. My son now loves cacti and all things desert due to her sharing things from her life in Arizona. Her students love her, and it shows.
Granite Elementary School, Angie Simmons. Angie Simmons is an excellent teacher. Her kindergarten students consistently make impressive academic gains as a result of her thoughtful instruction. But that's just part of her story. She emanates gentleness, understanding, and safety, one parent told us. She can hold a crying student while continuing to teach 16 other 5-year-olds. Nomination letters consistently mentioned her patience and caring. She loves all of her students and is always working on what is best for them. Others echo the words of praise for Simmons. She's known for supporting her students with patience, encouragement, and genuine care. In a nutshell, she is an incredible human being. Her students are truly lucky to have her in their lives.
Lone Peak Elementary, Diane Hoffhines. Diane Hoffhines receives praise not just from her kindergarten colleagues, she has a fan in the first grade as well. I can always tell what students come from her classroom when I get the first graders each year, says a colleague. They come in knowing how to work, problem solve, play kindly with others, treat others with kindness, and they are always at or above benchmark academically. A parent who is also a co-worker said Hoffhines teaches with patience, compassion, and creativity. Mrs. Hoffhines is unlike any teacher I have ever encountered. If we could all receive even a small portion of her daily classroom message, the one that consistently reminds her students that they are loved and valued, we would all be better people for it.
Midvale Elementary School, Sarah Gonzer. Sarah might not wear a cape, but she is still a hero. The growth I have seen in my daughter this year is all thanks to her support and guidance. Her enthusiasm and energy are infectious, one parent said. She is the best teacher, and my daughter has been so blessed to be in her class this year. Heroes don't wear capes, teachers like Ms. Gonzer do. In a nomination, one colleague said, her joyful spirit, warm smile, and encouraging words create an environment where students and colleagues feel welcomed, supported, and motivated. She has a unique ability to brighten even the most challenging days, reminding everyone around her why this work matters. Mid-Valley Elementary School, Sadie Yeager. Have you seen her room? One nomination virtually yelled that in praising the classroom environment Mid-Valley's Sadie Yeager has created for her kindergartners. She spends extra time preparing engaging lessons and creating a warm and welcoming classroom in which each child feels a sense of belonging. This teacher consistently puts students first, combining compassion, high expectations, and a genuine love for teaching to make a meaningful difference every day. That's what one nomination letter said about her. Another said, she doesn't just teach kindergarten, she lays the foundation for a lifelong love of school. For her dedication, creativity, and unwavering commitment to her students, Sadie is truly deserving of being named Teacher of the Year. Another nomination summed it up pretty concisely. She's the best teacher ever. Oakdale Elementary School, Sydney Yates. Sydney is one of those boomerang teachers. While she holds her students to high academic standards before sending them on to middle school, she does it by making learning creative and fun. So fun, in fact, that her former students returned to Oakdale to visit her. One parent said Yates personally advocated for her son regarding his RISE assessment writing score, knowing he's a better writer than the score indicated. That exemplified her unwavering belief in her students and her commitment to fairness and accuracy. A colleague said that from the Wax Museum, BizTown, the news, peer leadership, junior coaching, mall days, and other special events, every student in her class is so lucky to have her.
Ocala Elementary, Holly Sorensen. Often, while most other teachers take a break from their students in the faculty lounge at lunchtime, Ocala's Holly Sorensen heads to the cafeteria to sit and engage with her students. It's just one example of how she goes above and beyond. Holly is an amazing teacher. She really cares about each of her students and has such a kind heart. She is both dynamic and analytic in her teaching approach, and this helps her meet her teaching objectives and create optimal conditions for student growth, a colleague said in a nomination letter for her. Another said Sorensen is genuine and a team player with a vocabulary that always lifts those around her. She only uses life-giving words and responses to children and adults alike, sometimes in the cafeteria. Park Lane Elementary, Giocondo Velez. If she were to read the many tributes nominating her for Teacher of the Year, special education teacher Gioconda Velez might blush. Mrs. Velez is the kind of teacher who changes the entire trajectory of a child's life, not just academically, but emotionally and socially as well, wrote one person. Said another, Ms. Velez is not just deserving of Teacher of the Year, she is exactly what this award is meant to honor. Yet another nomination talked of her fierce love and protection over her students. Another tells of her pitching in outside the classroom to teach the staff a dance or create a music video. Ms. Velez has never received Teacher of the Year, and honestly, it's time.
Peruvian Park Elementary School, Melinda Sharma. She may not wear a magician's top hat or cape, but Peruvian Park's Melinda Sharma still creates magic for her kindergartners. Over the years, I've heard parents praise her, one parent said in a nomination letter, and now that I have a kindergartner in her class, I can see why. She's simply magical. A colleague echoed that sentiment, saying Sharma makes every day in kindergarten feel magical, teaching not only academics, but also how to behave, how to be kind, and how to be part of a community. One parent said Sharma was a light out of the dark for her daughter, who is now coming along in leaps and bounds. A colleague also said that her impact on her students and families is lasting, and she is deeply deserving of Teacher of the Year.
Quail Hollow Elementary, Hannah Charlton. As one parent explained it, Quail Hollow's Hannah Charlton is the whole package. She, quote, combines high expectations with warmth, patience, and a deep understanding of her students. She knows exactly how to meet them where they are and helps concepts stick. Our son feels seen, encouraged, and believed in, and that has made all the difference. Her influence is admired outside her first grade classroom as well. She's not afraid to get involved in the school community and volunteered to coach the Girls in the Run program for many seasons. A colleague said her out-of-state teaching experience brings a fresh perspective. She works so hard every day and deserves to be recognized.
Ridgecrest Elementary School, Rebecca Adamson. Rebecca is a bit of a drama queen at Ridgecrest, but in this context, that's a good thing. She expertly balances fun, humor, and academic rigor, all while managing the school's fledgling drama program. Students in the upper grades are given the opportunity to participate in theater, and it positively impacts their schoolwork. One nomination letter said, "Not only is Ms. Adamson a fantastic teacher academically, she is also an exceptional advocate for her students as they enter the challenging time of adolescence. She shows what it means to be a caring, thoughtful member of society. Most importantly, she inspires a love of learning in her students. I believe that she is deeply deserving of recognition as the Teacher of the Year."
Sandy Elementary, Michelle Alejandre. She's the best. It's as simple as that. Michelle is praised by parents and colleagues alike at Sandy Elementary. A parent who volunteers in her class calls Michelle inspiring, and she says she manages the classroom with a calm, loving tone. Quote, "She helped my first grader feel comfortable and safe as she began the school year later in the year, and made sure to create a buddy system for my daughter to help her make friends." Michelle has taken on multiple grade levels and has exceeded expectations in both. A colleague wrote, "Michelle has worked extremely hard to create the kind of culture in her classroom that we aspire to here at Sandy Elementary. Her hard work should be recognized and celebrated. Shark it."
Silver Mesa Elementary, Lisa Hayes. Silver Mesa students have a fierce champion in Lisa Hayes, the accommodated core teacher for 4th and 5th grades. A colleague said she is masterful at allowing for accommodations while pushing students to be more rigorous in their learning. She's a fierce advocate for students Another said she puts in a 200% effort and as a lifelong learner takes what she knows into her classroom to benefit her students. She goes out of her way to help students feel included in the school. She's a champion for those who are the underdog.
Sprucewood Elementary, Lauren Crow. Lauren Crow has been at Sprucewood for only a few years, but she has quickly become a crowd favorite, said one nomination letter for her Teacher of the Year honor. She brings fun, happiness, compassion, and genuine care for students and colleagues in all she does. She has helped my daughter feel truly loved and accepted in her classroom, creating an environment where she feels safe, valued, and confident, said a parent who is also a colleague. Her kindness, dedication, and positive impact make her highly deserving of this recognition. Crow's third graders second that. She's the best teacher in the whole world. She's so kind and teaches very well. Best teacher I have had and made my elementary experience better.
Sunrise Elementary, Sage Nautivai. It seems Sage doesn't take much time off from being a third grade teacher at Sunrise Elementary. Several letters nominating her for Teacher of the Year talk about how she shows up at her students' extracurricular activities, often with flowers, candy, and hugs. She doesn't just teach, she shows up, she supports, and she makes a lasting difference in her students' lives. This school year, her class included several students who had previously been the subject of complaints and concerns. Instead of seeing problems, she saw potential. Through patience, structure, and genuine care, she created an environment where those same students began to thrive. One parent said she may be a young teacher, but she has mastered what it takes to be excellent at the world's hardest job.
Willow Canyon Elementary, Shelley Christensen. What sets Shelley Christensen apart is not her dominating presence on the Willow Canyon faculty's pickleball court. It's her perfect balance of high expectations and heartfelt nurture. She challenges Willow Canyon second graders to rise while giving them the support and confidence to believe they can, said one parent. Her care does not stop at the classroom door. During one of my son's hospitalizations, she took time to visit him. That act of kindness meant more to our family than words can express. Shelley is retiring this year to the sorrow of another parent who had 2 children taught by her. Quote, "We are honestly heartbroken that our third child won't have the chance to experience her teaching, as she truly represents the gold standard of educators."
Willow Springs Elementary School, Morgan Hansen. Tag me in. One parent nominating Morgan Hansen for Teacher of the Year said that one simple phrase in a note she sent to all of her students and parents before they returned from winter break shows that she truly understands the weight of a parent's trust. "I can't even wait to see my tiniest best friends tomorrow. I'm excited for you to tag me in and let me have a turn with your babies tomorrow." That's what she told parents in the message. Another parent said Hansen is more than an educator. She is a foundational figure in our children's lives. Hansen is also a trusted team player. Her reliability, kindness, and uplifting presence make her the kind of educator every school hopes to have on staff, one colleague said. Willow Springs is a better place because of Morgan Hansen.
Jordan Valley, Ashlyn Stevens. For those around here at Jordan Valley School, it seems like Ashlyn was heaven sent. She was put on this earth to impact the lives of those children that she is with every day, says a friend and colleague at the School for Children with Severe Disabilities. With a smile, Ashlyn does not hesitate to lend a hand no matter the situation.
She is organizing a Special Olympics event and worked to get a grant to provide life jackets for students. Her colleagues say she is the most dedicated teacher with whom they have ever worked and is always thinking of ways to lift her students' achievement levels. She believes that every young person is a future leader.
Let's give our elementary teachers of the year one more round of applause. Thank you, Alice and Sally. We now ask the teachers of the year from our secondary schools to go backstage. Please follow our assistant to your places. Now, while they are headed backstage, we are announcing 2 additional awards. We have started the tradition of choosing a preschool teacher of the year and an instructional coach of the year. Both preschool teachers and instructional coaches play a major role in the academic success of our students. A child's first experience in the classroom often sets the stage for how they will view school for the rest of their lives. For the Preschool Teacher of the Year award, we made a call for nominations. Families from all across the district responded, heaping praise on our preschool teachers. One teacher in particular has made a powerful impact on her school community. We recently celebrated her win in front of the other preschool teachers in Canyon School District. Ladies and gentlemen, please turn your attention to the screen to learn more about our Preschool Teacher of the Year, Candy Kiefer.
When one of Candy Kiefer's preschool students learned he wouldn't see her for 2 weeks over winter recess, he said this: "No, I don't want it." That's how students feel in Miss Candy's class. Her peers see how she builds a classroom environment where students feel safe, loved, and excited to come to school each day. Parents see firsthand the success her students have in her class and the extra work she puts in with them after school. Administrators say she is highly skilled in classroom management and uses proactive behavior supports that help children learn expectations while also feeling valued and understood. Miss Candy's students flourish academically, socially, and emotionally at a pace her peers call remarkable. Congratulations to Canyons District's Preschool Teacher of the Year, Candy Kiefer.
Congratulations, Candy. Special Education Director Terry Mitchell and our preschool coordinator Stephanie Peterson are here to present you with an award and flowers. We congratulate you on this honor.
Let's give Miss Candy one more round of applause. Congratulations to her for being named the 2026 Preschool Teacher of the Year. Now, next up, we want to honor our Instructional Coach of the Year. Instructional coaches play a behind-the-scenes role that brings out the best in our teachers, students, and staff. They do deep dives into student achievement data. They give tips to teachers who are struggling to help their students master concepts. They brainstorm, they advise, they collaborate. They lead, and they're definitely part of the team. Ladies and gentlemen, please turn your attention to the screen for more on our Instructional Coach of the Year, Jackie Ricks from Brighton High School.
Coach Jackie Ricks. The definition of the ultimate high school instructional coach. That's how Brighton High's principal describes Coach Jackie Ricks. To say Jackie is a team player is an understatement. She's been called an advisor, teacher, counselor, and friend, not to mention a data pro. Brighton High faculty are grateful for her constant support, saying she makes time for every teacher. She drops everything to visit a classroom, help with an active class, or collaborate on management strategies. As one colleague put it, she has an uncanny ability to be everything to everyone.
Congratulations, Jackie Ricks, our Instructional Coach of the Year. I'm presenting your award as Instructional Supports Director, Dr. Amber Roderick Landward. And both Miss Candy and Jackie were given a celebratory banner that will hang at their schools in their honor. Congratulations to both of them. Let's give them another round of applause.
All right, now back to our school-based Teachers of the Year. Tom and Mindy, would you please join us here on the stage? Like we've said before, do not be afraid to cheer for our teachers while they are on the stage. This is their time to feel honored, and we will resume our recognitions with Teachers of the Year from our secondary schools. Let's give them a round of applause.
Albion Middle School, Corey Christiansen. When more than one student reports disliking English class until one teacher changed their perspective, you know something special is happening in the classroom. Albion Middle students could write essays full of appreciative words for their English language arts teacher, Corey Christiansen. The students in Mr. C's classes say it's near impossible to keep from laughing in his class. He wears fun ties and brings in donuts and candy as a reward for good work. While patient, he holds students to a high standard, prompting them with questions until it's apparent the lesson was learned. This much is true. The Knights say their days are better by Mr. C.
Butler Middle, Andrew Otto. Mr. Otto makes history come to life. That's high praise indeed for any social studies teacher, and it's what's more than one of Andrew Otto's students said in a nomination for the Teacher of the Year. Students say Otto's classes are captivating and enjoyable, and colleagues appreciate his teaching strategies, including how he personalizes every class. Students enjoy his sense of humor and fun as he leads them in activities that disperse lessons about world events. In a nomination, one student said this about Otto's class: "This teacher is fun, but keeps us engaged. I have learned a lot in his class, and I like him a lot." Not Middle, Mark Snow. Ask the faculty and staff at Eastmont, and they'll tell you, Mark Snow isn't just a career and technical education teacher, he's a team player. Snow is known for stepping up when he would be just as easy to step aside. He gives up his prep periods to cover a class or help a colleague with a lesson plan. Snow introduces avid strategies in all his CT classes, including woodworking, and is especially attentive to the needs of students on IEP or 504 plans. Says one colleague, he accommodates, encourages them, and gives them high fives to motivate their efforts. He loves kids and wants them to have a great experience in his classroom. In the after-school hours, Snow shows up for intramural sports, the Eastmont Engineer Club, and so much more.
Draper Park Middle School, Cammie Ailey. Not many teachers will come to school dressed up as George Washington to engage their students. But Draper Park social studies teacher Cammie Ailey doesn't hesitate to lead classes of Vikings while dressed as a founding father. Her Draper Park colleagues say her fun and professional attitude, well, they're infectious, and her dedication to students is unparalleled. As one colleague put it, Cammie Ailey's greatest strength is her ability to balance excellent teaching of content with genuine care and concern for her students. Her room is a safe, warm place where students feel welcome. Middle School, Jordan Fitzpatrick. Nearly every Teacher of the Year nomination for Jordan contains some kind of superlative. He's the best. He's the most helpful. He's cool. And he's unlike any teacher they have ever had. Mr. Fitz always has a positive attitude, said another student about being in Fitzpatrick's class. I like that he interacts with all of the students and makes everyone feel welcome. His humor makes us all laugh. His lessons are really interesting and he makes it easy to understand. In a professorial style of teaching, he works hard to prepare his social studies students for high school. He encourages students to ask questions, be curious, and think critically. His students say they like the way he holds them accountable while also making them laugh. He takes the time to make his students feel seen and heard. Said one of his students, his class is the main reason I like going to school.
Midvale Middle, Esther Dowdle. Ask any teacher, and they'll tell you that seeing a student experience the aha moment of finally grasping a concept is one of the most rewarding parts of the job. For Midvale Middle special education teacher Esther Dowdle, she feels that joy when her students successfully complete mathematics equations. Her students say she makes them feel seen and takes the time to work individually with them. They respect her, and she respects them in return. Her classroom is a safe, fun space where students sometimes enjoy free time when they've completed assignments early. One hoops-loving student paid her the ultimate compliment in a nomination for Teacher of the Year. Dowdle, he said, is like LeBron. She's the GOAT.
Mount Jordan Middle School, Scott Fogliano. Compassionate, supportive, kind, and highly intentional are just a few phrases used to describe Mount Jordan's English language arts teacher, Scott Fogliano. Fogliano is known for his unwavering commitment when it comes to ensuring the success of his students. He even took the time outside of school to enroll in a Spanish course so he can converse with some of his students. He connects with his students, working with them one-on-one to make sure they all understand the day's lessons. Every child in Fogliano's classroom feels seen, heard, and valued. As one colleague wrote in a nomination, Scott's patience, leadership, and willingness to go the extra mile make him an exceptional educator and a powerful advocate for multilingual students.
In middle, Jessica Clark. No cap. You just know you're slaying it when a middle school student calls you chill. That's just one of the many shout-outs that the Bobcats bestowed on science teacher Jessica Clark when they filled out Teacher of the Year nominations. Students appreciate how she makes sure her classroom is a positive and respectful environment where they feel encouraged to take risks. Students also think the hands-on learning labs are totally lit. It's then they get to dissect cow eyes, frogs, and engage in other interactive activities. Clark is a mentor to student teachers and supportive of all her colleagues, who see her as a model educator. One parent lauded Clark's weekly progress reports. This kind of consistent, purposeful communication strengthens the home-to-school connection and reflects a high level of professionalism. To the students, this much is clear. Clark definitely understood the assignment.
High School, Brett Thomas. The Alta High Hawks say Mr. Thomas, who is a graduate of Alta High, is lighthearted, approachable, and makes them feel comfortable taking risks and staying engaged. Even Hawks who have faced challenges in their education say he works with patience and care. Brett splits his time between the world language and mathematics departments, and when he's not broadening young minds, he's cheering for Alta students no matter the activity. One day you might see him painting lines on the soccer field. The next day, he may be taking tickets at a dance or an athletic event. His willingness to serve, no matter the task, reflects a deep love for Alta and its students. More than a teacher, Brett is a symbol of what it means to be an Alta High Hawk. His dedication, school spirit, and tireless efforts embody the very heart of the school. Simply put, Brett Thomas doesn't just work at Alta High School, he is Alta High School.
Brighton High, Shan Apollonio. For nearly 15 years, Shannon Apollonio has gone about teaching social studies to the Bengals in an unassuming way. Little does she know that she's had a lasting impact on colleagues and students alike. Shannon's fellow educators say she is a master at managing her classroom and is able to win over even the toughest students in her class. She helped to establish Brighton's PBAS system, and thanks to her good work, ROAR reward cards are used in all parts of the school to celebrate student success and positive behavior. Shan may go about her day in a quiet manner, but her fellow Bengals are roaring about her success.
Corner Canyon High School, Ashley Eckenstam. Ashley is the kind of teacher you only ever hear good things about. Her colleagues, who see her working with students before and after school, tout her devotion. The Chargers in her classes say they can count on her to support them in their learning. One student said math was never a strong suit until they took Ashley's class. Her students are grateful for the time she allows them to process a new method. One student says they will forever be grateful for Ashley as she goes out of her way to make sure every student has exactly what they need to grow, learn, and succeed.
Ridge High, Noelle, Vinny. Diamond Ridge's Noelle expects big things from her Diamond Ridge Raptors. It doesn't matter how or why they decided to attend Canyon's alternative high school. What matters is how they are preparing for life after graduation. She ensures her students have college and career goals in sight and helps them develop, write, and put finishing touches on personal statements, portfolios, and college applications. Vinny also played an integral role in Diamond Ridge's transition to mini-terms, which has led to a 15% increase in student attendance and course completion. In the words of her students, Vinny is the greatest English teacher I've ever had in my experience of school.
Hillcrest High School, Kelly Bowen. From students wishing she could be their college professor to saying that she makes Hillcrest a better place to be, the Huskies are not short in their praise for Kelly Bowen. Kelly's ASL classes are fun, engaging, and full of energy and joy. Her colleagues see the positive impact she has on each of her students, for whom she's a fierce advocate. As one student wrote, "It seems as though her classrooms are thrifted clothes and her personality is a sewing machine, making them perfectly tailored."
Jordan High, Gretchen Carr. The beat diggers in Gretchen Carr's class likely will not soon forget the time they spent in their classroom. They'll fondly remember her funny songs, costumes, and of course, the lessons in chemistry that are preparing them for the rigors of college and careers. Her students respect her, and she shows respect in return. Gretchen's students leave her classroom feeling capable of doing hard things. They also know she pays attention to the small things, such as writing a birthday card for each of her students. In one nomination, one of her current students wrote, "Gretchen cares for her students and makes her classroom a safe, knowledge-fostering space. She's so kind and puts in so much work."
Canyon's Technical Education Center, Julie Tingey. The way that Julie teaches, says one of her students at the Canyon's Technical Education Center, makes the information just click in my brain. Another student says this about Julie's impact on her life. She is always making sure we understand everything and sits and talks with us until we get it. I scored top of my class this year for the state test, and I have never scored at the top of anything before, so this means the world to me. Julie helps her students adopt a strong work ethic, teaching them to lock in until they get it done. As a result, her love of forensic sciences is contagious and has been passed along to the students who have passed through her classroom. Entrada Adult High School, Izzy Gustafson. Not all heroes wear capes, but Izzy students at Entrada Adult High School certainly think she should. Coach G, as she's called at Entrada, shows the characteristics of a super teacher. She's strong but gentle, exacting but understanding, and she extends lifelines of support for students who must often juggle full-time work and family obligations with their studies. Every day is something new, said one nomination for Coach G to receive the Teacher of the Year honor. It never seems to be a bad class day when you're with her. Fellow educators also see how she works to make her students feel safe, respected, and valued. Izzy's impact cannot be measured solely by lessons taught or credits earned, said a colleague. It is found in the students who show up when they once struggled to, who persist when quitting once felt inevitable, and who begin to believe in themselves again.
Life Skills Academy, Haley Sorensen. Haley Sorensen may be new to life skills, but she's already proving to be a staple team player and a compassionate educator. Haley garners respect from the adults with disabilities at the academy and brings energy and relevance to the classroom. She sees each student as individuals and tailors lessons to their learning styles. If a student has a hard day, she takes the time to listen and helps them find a way to make it better. She has high expectations while also wielding passion and clear instructional power for a population of students that often goes overlooked. Life skills students leave her class more confident and ready to advocate for themselves, and those skills her students will use long after they pursue independent lives.
Let's give another round of applause to the 2026 Teachers of the Year from Canyon Schools and Programs. As you can see from the caliber of these professionals, choosing a district-wide Teacher of the Year, it's no easy task. But following the nomination process, a review of student achievement data, site visits, classroom observations, we were able to narrow the field to 3 finalists. A big thanks to the team who had the huge challenge of reviewing our teachers, examining student achievement data, visiting classrooms. They just had to see for themselves the instructional practices and classroom management techniques. The observation team included Dr. Laura Tuesday Heathfield from the Instructional Supports Department, Beverly Behringer from the Federal and State Programs Department, Karen Cushing from the Special Education Department, and Karen Brown from the Student Wellness Services Department. Let's give them a round of applause. They had a tough job to pick a list of finalists. Now we're going to bring 3 chairs from backstage, and we will identify our 3 finalists.
Now, like Jeff said, from this pool of amazing Teachers of the Year, the observation team winnowed the list to 3 finalists: an elementary Teacher of the Year, a middle school Teacher of the Year, and a high school Teacher of the Year. And from these 3, we will select our overall district Teacher of the Year. But before we unveil the names of the 3 finalists, can we ask chosen representatives from the Canyons Education Foundation Board to come to the stage? Please welcome Foundation Development Officer Denise Haycock, Foundation Board Chairman Quinn Sperry, and Carla Devi from Cypress Credit Union, which provided the extra money for our winners tonight. Denise and the Foundation Board leaders will be presenting the giant checks to our 3 main winners. The foundation gathered all of the gifts and prizes for teachers, as well as secured the cash prizes. Let's give them a round of applause for their support. Okay, teachers, when we call your name, please stand up, come forward, accept your check, and then find your spot on the stage in one of these 3 chairs. But first, we'd like to ask Foundation Board Chair Quinn to say a few words. As we have said before, the Canyons Education Foundation is a co-sponsor of the Teacher of the Year program. Quinn.
Thank you. It's been said that to teach is to touch a life forever. Tonight we witnessed inspiring examples of wonderful women and men who may teach a child for a single school year, yet leave an influence on that child that lasts a lifetime. The Canyons Education Foundation proudly co-sponsors the Teacher of the Year program in the Canyons School District. On behalf of the foundation, I and other members of our board who are here this evening, we extend our sincere appreciation not only to those remarkable teachers recognized here tonight, but to every educator who shows up each day with a smile and a commitment to make a difference in the lives of the children in their classroom. You are incredible, and our community loves you, our wonderful, wonderful teachers. The Canyons Education Foundation raises funds and uses those to support and advance the vision and mission of the Canyons School District. Like you, we want to see our students happy, healthy, and college and career ready. We want to support teachers to bring innovative ideas to life in the classroom. We want to assist students to further their education. And we want to celebrate extraordinary teachers who give so much of themselves to this noble endeavor of educating our community's children. The words shared about our Teachers of the Year inspire us and highlight the positive impact they have on students. We are honored to be part of this recognition program. While there is only one recipient of the overall District Teacher of the Year, each of you has won a place in our hearts. Congratulations for being named your school's Teacher of the Year. You deserve every second of the spotlight. We appreciate you, we support you, and we recognize the special role you play in inspiring the next generation of scientists, artists, leaders, and of course, educators. You are all truly Canyon strong.
Thank you. We appreciate the Foundation's support of our teachers, students, and education support professionals. The Foundation also is helping grow its own educators. In the coming weeks, the Canyons Education Foundation will announce the next winners of the new ACE scholarships. ACE stands for Aspiring Canyons Educator. These scholarships are for either current employees who want to be teachers or current students. And these scholarships are paid for with donations made by current Canyons employees through payroll deductions. The scholarship winners receive up to $5,000 to put toward their college tuition to become teachers, hopefully back here in Canyon School District. We want to thank all of the employees who have participated in this payroll deduction program and invite all of you to consider participating next year so that we can fund more scholarships. And who knows, maybe in a few years, one of our ACE scholarship winners will be right here on this stage being announced as the Canyons District Teacher of the Year.
All right, now for the big news. I feel like we should have a drum roll. There we go.
Where's the Diamond Ridge Band when you need it?
The first finalist for the Canyons District Teacher of the Year Award is our elementary teacher. This teacher has worked at her school since the founding day of Canyons District in 2009. Expertly provides scaffolds in her instruction, which allows students to problem solve in their own thinking, reasoning, and skill level. Is called masterful at allowing for accommodations while pushing her ACC students to vigorously pursue knowledge. Works hard to build a school environment that is inclusive and welcoming of all students, especially those in special education. The Canyons District Elementary Teacher of the Year is Lisa Hayes from Silver Mesa Elementary.
Staff right here is taking the photos. Please take your seat right here. Lisa, congratulations. Our Elementary Teacher of the Year, Lisa Hayes. The next announcement is our selection for the Canyons District Middle School Teacher of the Year. This teacher is known for bringing history to life through creative and engaging lessons, including dressing up as founding fathers, uses a variety of opportunity to respond techniques in her instruction, which offers students a variety of ways to demonstrate understanding. She's known for her ability to balance excellent content instruction with genuine care and concern for her teenage and adolescent students. And she loves her Draper Park Middle Vikings. Ladies and gentlemen, Canyons District's Middle School Teacher of the Year from Draper Park Middle, Cami Ailey.
Okay, our third finalist and our selection for the High School Teacher of the Year is a teacher who circulates throughout the classroom, often to check student understanding and provide individual support when needed, positively engages students who are discouraged when they don't know the answer, recognizes that math can be challenging and takes time to reteach when concepts become tricky, is a Jordan High Beat Duggar turned Corner Canyon Charger. The Teacher of the Year for Canyons District High School is Corner Canyon's Ashley Eckenstam.
Now we have our three finalists, and one more time, would you all please give a round of applause to Cypress Credit Union for providing the cash prizes for our Teachers of the Year tonight. Now for the main event. Now this is what we're here for. In front of all of you is the Teacher of the Year. This teacher will represent Canyons in the state and hopefully national competition for Teacher of the Year. Our overall winner, who will receive gifts and prizes, as well as an extra $500 cash gift from the Canyons Education Foundation, is known for the following. Has top-tier classroom management skills. Provides a constant stream of positive feedback, not just to students, but to her colleagues who seek her out for advice and guidance. Her colleagues say her influence on the school is felt in all corners, especially in her commitment to making sure her special education students are always welcomed and included. Is the first ACC teacher to ever be named the Canyons District Teacher of the Year. As a true Swiftie, she listens to Taylor Swift as a hype-up song. Tonight, she's dancing through lightning strikes because the sky is ovalite. Ladies and gentlemen, our Teacher of the Year, Silver Mesa's Lisa Hayes.
All of the foes and all of the friends, seen it before, they'll see it again. Life is a song, it ends when it ends. I was born.
You're welcome. This is her walk-up song. Lisa, would you please take a seat? See, everybody knows this song. Seems like everybody here is a Swiftie, me included. Thank you, Lisa. You're now Canyons District's representative in the Utah Teacher of the Year selection process. Please turn your attention to the screen to find out more about Canyons District's 2026 Teacher of the Year, Lisa Hayes.
Lisa Hayes has worked at Silver Mesa, I think for about 17 years. The majority of her career in Utah has been at Silver Mesa. She's phenomenal. The first time I met her was about 2 years ago when I was transitioning to be the principal, and we sat down across from each other at a table, and immediately I just knew that she was somebody that I wanted to work with. She spoke really articulately and clearly with her passion for student dignity and student abilities and just what she saw as a vision for what our kids could be and do.
I love the community that I get to be involved with, including like the school itself, the kids, the parents, all those relationships, the messiness of it, the unpredictable moments. I think I thrive and have relished the chaos of it and like have learned how to create the structure. I love that it's created a safe space for kids to grow and learn. So every year there's going to be something different, something new. Nothing's ever the same, and there's a lot of opportunities to grow myself in that setting and then grow with the kids.
She understands where her students are, but more than that, she understands where they're going, and she understands what they're capable of doing. And she treats every student with the utmost respect. She sees them as the humans and the potential that they have, and she just approaches each day with providing them every opportunity to learn, every opportunity to redeem themselves if anything happens. Like, she just works with kids, and she is just relentless in her support.
Our kids, they're all coming with a different story, and I think that needs to be honored. They're coming with a story, and we need to honor that story, and we need to provide them a place to feel safe. We need to treat them with respect and dignity, and understand that they all have ability to do something, and that we kind of meet them at the door and greet them and meet them at their place too, where they're starting from, and then continue to kind of encourage and support. And my students will tease me because they'll hit like a milestone and a goal, and then I kind of move the goal line up a little bit, and they know me well enough to go, oh, well, you're going to give us something more challenging tomorrow, aren't you? And I was like, well, you're there. And every day is about learning and about kind of moving forward, and we're never at a spot where we're done. We're never a finished product. I'm not a finished product. You're not a finished product. So it's just always kind of like, what can we grow? What can we learn? What can we achieve today?
Our community's really tight, and they've been through some hard things in the last few years. And so to have somebody that is recognized for all of the things that not only Lisa's doing, but our teachers are doing every day, it means a lot to me to recognize our community that rallies around each other so much. And Lisa's just the perfect example of that. When she says, I want to do right by you and by our kids and by our teachers and by our community, it's the entire embodiment of what Silver Mesa is.
No one's going to remember what you said or what you did. They're just going to remember how they felt. And I think that in the end is what's really been kind of super valuable to me and what's been important. And I would impart that. Like, you're there to learn. You are not going to get it right, but what do you do with that the next day? And find something that you did get right.
One more round of applause for the Canyons District Teacher of the Year, Lisa Hayes.
We have more gifts and prizes for all of our finalists.
Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for coming tonight to the celebration of Canyons District Teachers. Will the winners please stay on the stage while we take photos with members of the Board of Education and the Foundation Board. Ms. Kiefer, Ms. Ricks, our Preschool Teacher of the Year and Instructional Coach of the Year, will you please come to the stage for photos? And the principals of our winning teachers, please come to the stage for photos after the end of tonight's ceremony. Congratulations to all of you for being selected as the Teacher of the Year for your school or program. We hope you feel our deep appreciation that this community has for your dedication to the children in our community. Again, thank you so much for coming. Be safe on your way home tonight. We appreciate your support of Canyons District, the District of Distinction, the District of Champions, and the District of Educational Rock Stars. Good night. Thank you so much for coming. Okay, let's have the house lights up, please, so if we can have some photos. Thank you so much.